And that carries off a stick. Henrique's got it across the line. Scores! There's an Anaheim goal!
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Anaheim's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period, and there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
The Coyotes gain control of the puck against the wall.
These are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have the hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it and he buries it.
Arizona's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
The Bruins carried along the wall. Blast from the point. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. It's not how it's supposed to happen. This is real deflated for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic. He finds the back of the net.
Boston's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing.
Hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scores! Rips it off the top of the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's it, but this one goes in. You see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
Buffalo's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one.
Offensive attack now. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great start. This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
The Flames strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't, but it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, off.
The puck is dumped in. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. Here's an odd man rush. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! And the bunch of chucks are limited time.
Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had the post covered, but he clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
Carolina's gone in front by 1 here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
It's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press. You know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want.
That's blocked. Moves the puck along the blue line. Chicago's got the puck at center. Picked up along the wall by Kaiser. Scores! The Blackhawks strike!
You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Chicago's taking a 1-goal lead here in the back half of period number 1.
You can certainly tell that they came ready to play right from the onset of this game. It's been a tight game. They stayed the course here. They competed for every puck, and they found ways to get it through to the net, James. I love the... Well, that's grand larceny by the goaltender. I don't know how. That did not go in, James.
Scores! Off a skate in front and into the back of the net!
Oh, this is a tough one, James. I've been there before. You're trying to defend in front of the net. Instead, it goes off the skate net. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're front of tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a properly shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We got a tie game. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Scores! And it's getting loud here in Columbus.
We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
Columbus has the game's first goal. They've changed the complexion now of this opening frame.
Yeah, the complete mindset redirect right here. When you get a goal, it's emotional.
Guys, his in-reverse zone ability lets him back it up with ease when needed.
Dallas wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Scores! He dumps up the rebound and tucks it home.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have the hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
Dallas has taken a 1-0 lead here in period number 2. It certainly isn't for a lack of trying, though, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been all over the ice. There's been a real consistent effort, and I've liked the aggressive nature of their play. They've been driving lanes. They've been attacking seams. They just haven't been...
Confer's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Scores! And the Red Wings ignite the flames here.
This just exemplifies the critical nature of a no-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you own possession and you can attack the net.
The Red Wings land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a...
Brown's got it against the boards. Puts it on the...
really making the away team work harder, and this is something...
The Panthers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Fires away! And too much traffic in front. Someone scores! The Panthers get one!
It takes hard work in the intangible to get available for a one-time in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Florida's taking a 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Florida's on the goal score, James. It's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got
LA's won the draw and they'll go to work. Oh, you win respect for your teammates doing that. Stars! The Kings get one!
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He trapped it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Kings seized the moment and grabbed that all-important go-ahead goal up by one here in the back half of the first.
Well, this is an earned lead, James, is that they've been first on the puck. They've been quick to it.
Arizona's got a hold of the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Scores! Looking like me, grabbing leftovers all over that rebound, and they put it home.
Well, this D-zone turnover certainly caught the goaltender off guard, James, and he was unable to get set to position. And when this happens, often one area of the net is exposed. This time it's down low, and a goal ensues.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. And they win that draw at center. Suzuki's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now!
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. This is why you practice that play, James. You're in the offensive zone, and you got to make the most of it with a key win. Everyone knows their responsibilities. They take it to the net, and it's a great goal.
The Canadians have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this, they get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you could...
Parsonen's going to play it against the half wall. Scores! And a little home curtain pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James, and with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second, but if you out-battle and elbow the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck isn't some clean.
Nashville's aggressive start has led to a quick lead in this game.
Yeah, urgency, fast feet, and aggressive, and because of it, they're...
This face-off, and Cheryl could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You're on the offense.
Scores! The defender put it into his own net!
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck and fires it past the tender.
New Jersey's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created
the lamp here as play gets underway in the second. Well shot. Yes! 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 They're on their feet here tonight!
Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
New York's gone in front here in this second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find goals, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little.
On the attack along the boards. Quick feed to Trouba. Here's an opportunity for the net. Scores! The Rangers strike!
Love this goal, James. It's effort and skill all wrapped into one. He's stumbling. It almost looks like he's going to fall. But he uses that core athletic ability to hold on, find the puck, and get a shot off. That shot fools the goaltender. He's on the board.
The Rangers have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period, James. They've had more speed, more urgency to their game, and they're rewarded with that goal.
Puck picked up by Miller. Up with the stick in the defensive end. Here's an odd man rush. Coming to the front of the net. Scores! And they're running it in town tonight.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Ottawa's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and
Upper hand tonight. Guys, back to you.
Gets it to the middle, and it denies that. Scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. The first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. He gets this shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
The Flyers crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, there's all that energy. Well, they corralled it, and it is just
underway. And the officials are going to say play on here.
well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Scores! On the rebound, puts it home.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Pittsburgh's early lead in this one, a direct result show of moving their feet.
They're moving their feet and they're moving the puck, and this gives them a little bit of a cushion to play free, and you get your entire bench into the game.
Possession along the boards. Quick shot! Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
James, these are the kind of pesky the rebound pops out after the shot, you have to have the hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it and he buries it.
San Jose's taken a one-goal lead here in the back half of period number 1.
Well, you can certainly tell that they came ready to play right from the onset of this game. It's been a tight game. They've stayed the course here. They competed for every puck, and they found ways to get it through to the net, James. I love the way that they're shooting at all costs.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. Move to the middle. Scores! And the Blues march on.
Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
The Blues draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, that's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and you've got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Shen's gain possession inside the neutral zone. Puck here at center. Here they come on the attack. Fires it on net. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches will work in his favor. They go right into the net. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's going to go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
The Bolts have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence.
Bertuzzi's taking it from his own end. Breakaway! Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, such a fluid motion as he's skating in full stride and pulls that puck in towards his feet, changes the angle, and puts it by the goaltender. I don't think the goaltender even knew where that was going.
The Leafs continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. Toronto's won it. Studnicka's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And he makes the save. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. This is a real deflator for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Vancouver's gone in front by 1 here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
It's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to continue to press.
Delivers a thunderous hit check. Hot grab by Kuznetsov.
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Winnipeg's aggressive start has led to a quick lead in this one.
Yeah, urgency,